back from Once Upon a Time. This is episode 14 of season 2, and I'm very excited to carry on with this season. It's been a while. It's been like 3 weeks, I think, since I watched the last one. As I'm sure a lot of you are aware, I took a break for a couple of weeks from doing most of my reactions because my dissertation was due at uni. That had to come first. And I didn't want to get to the point where I was doing reactions and in the back of my mind I was like, you should be doing your work. Because then I wouldn't really enjoy doing the reactions and watching stuff. So, took a break. It's all done now. And I'm going to have a lot more free time going forward. So, I'm going to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to carry on with this season. See what's going to happen next. The last episode was really interesting as well. We had the whole backstory of that giant guy. Was it Andre? Was that his name? Something like that? Or have I just completely made up his name? I don't know. They also called him Tiny. But we had that. That was a cool, kind of interesting sort of backstory. We had the iconic trio of Emma, Henry, and Mr. Gold going to find Mr. Gold's son. What else did we have? Trying to have a look. Well, Regina, stuff going on there. And then also Cora and Hook still causing trouble. That is it Greg? That Greg guy to expose Storybook or something. There's a lot to be balanced. But you know, we still have like a good third of the season left. So I'm really, really excited to see where we're going to go from here, what's going to happen next. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Oh, this ends well.
Just because your father was a coward, it doesn't mean you are. Oh, I know that. Oh, God, I love you. I love you too.
Aww.
When you return, we can start living the life we've always dreamed of.
These two are wholesome. It all goes so wrong. NYC. It's weird seeing her dressed like a human.
And with the Dark One gone, we can search for the one magical item that can actually kill him here. His dagger.
Oh yeah, the dagger. Oh.
UPS package for 407.
Maybe you should have said FedEx.
Ugh.
Warning.
Damn, son. Shut your whore mouth.
Who's called? Your father. Rumpelstiltskin.
He's here.
It's actually him!
You brought him to me? Why would you do that?
I am the only one allowed to be angry here. Did you know who I was, where I was from the whole time?
He doesn't even know he has a kid, does he?
Don't worry. Emma's really good at catching people.
No. No, the feeling is equally adept at it.
Did he buy Henry a hot dog?
Well, at least we found him, right?
Indeed.
Oh, and thanks for the hot dog. I forgot.
He did.
You are quite welcome. And thank you.
For what?
Mr. Gold's his
If
granddad.
it wasn't for you bringing Emma
Right?
to Storybook, none of this would have come to pass. You are a remarkable young man.
It's your grandson.
You know, I forgave her. Emma. For giving me up.
Oh.
You're right.
Oh.
You left me. I'm letting go of person because Pinocchio told you to. I loved you.
Maybe we met for a reason.
He had to fuck with my mind.
It came from us being together.
Henry. You got a fucking kid, mate. Buckle up. Oh no.
That's what I can think of.
Oh boy. Oh shit.
Went to jail.
You tell him that you lost me. Tell him you can't find me. You do that, you never have to see me again.
Ah. Ah. I'm stunned. I'm sorry, this reaction is going to be shit, because I'm going to be sat here like going, what the fuck? Who the fuck?
You're a child.
You're creepy.
I see all.
No.
Calm down, Dalong Wong. Jesus.
Someone speaking. Our adults is dark magic.
Even if what I
Huh.
see concerns your wife,
Oh.
Mila,
Oh dear.
If something happened to her,
give me one.
Yeah, you murderer.
But your actions on the battlefield tomorrow will leave him fatherless.
I'm gonna die. No. You must tell me how I can stop that.
That's why he runs away.
You can't.
I don't want Henry to get hurt. I just want to protect him.
Are you sure
Me
this is about
too.
protecting Henry and not yourself?
Good point. This is fucked.
That away.
Oh. Open it yourself, you lazy bitch. Weird flex, but okay.
To the untrained eye, a child scribbles, but to a pirate, it's a map.
Well, I was going to say it's a map.
God may not have hidden the dagger here, but
I'm not a
I
pirate.
believe he's left us the next best thing. Rumpelstiltskin is Henry's grandfather?
Yeah, that's
But I'm
crazy.
You can have more than one.
So his step-grandmother is Regina, the evil queen.
Actually, his step-great-grandmother. And she's also his adoptive mother.
It's a good thing we don't have Thanksgiving in our land, because that dinner would suck.
Oh, yeah.
Or
When the ogres rip you limb from limb, pray that they're quick.
Thank you.
Fortune favors us!
I'm gonna have a son, and I'm gonna die. Answer me.
Calm down, dear. But yes, you're going to have a son. Then you're going to drop him in a hole. Oh, and what are you going to do? You're going to hurt yourself with that. Oh, fuck me. Same.
You lied to me.
just get back to looking, okay?
No.
Oh dear.
You saw something. Tell me.
You don't know what you're talking
Tell me!
Henry, go.
Why?
But it can help. Henry, go.
Don't snap at my child. I know it's also your child. I technically have no claim, but still.
You think you fool?
No one breaks deals with me! Hey!
Shit.
Hey, bro.
Love a good family reunion.
I left the front to be with you. You and Bellfire.
You left because you were afraid.
Oh my goodness.
Became what everyone thought you were, a coward, just like your father.
Nothing like my father. He tried to abandon me. I will never ever do that to my son. That's why I did this.
Sentence him to a fate much worse. Growing up as your son.
Oh, bitchy
What
thing
else
to
did
say.
you do?
You could have fought, Rumpel.
You didn't want him to
You could
fight.
have died.
It's kind of funny that she's dressed like the colours Belle like would wear.
I will never, ever leave you.
Again.
I got this.
Neo. Oh my god. This is nuts.
We know each other.
Ho ho. Oh boy, do they. Inside and out, you might
We
say.
know each other. How?
Oh god, Henry's gonna come in.
What's going on?
Who's this?
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Why is everyone yelling?
This one.
Mom?
this my son?
No, my dad was a fireman.
Fuck.
That's what you told me. You said... Yes.
Oh. No. Oh, this is fucked up.
Take a look at this and see.
Oh my god, this sneaky bastard. What's the point of you? I want him dead.
The Chris dagger's much too powerful to be wasted on you.
So,
Damn.
Is this what it was all about? And when he returns to Storybrooke, we can command him to kill Snow White, Prince Charming, and Emma. Our enemies will be vanquished, and you will be blameless in the eyes of the only person who matters. Henry.
Henry is the only person who matters, you're right. But come on! Oh, my child. Oh. Oh, my son.
I thought you were different. But you're just like her.
No. No, that's not true,
You're
no.
like to me, too.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I want to meet my dad.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Luckily, that could be fucking arranged, because he's right fucking there.
I can turn the clock back. Make you 14 again. We can start over.
Why would you do that now? I know he's got a son.
Again, are you insane?
I can't make up for the lost time, but I can.
He wants to be 17 again, starring Zac Efron.
Take away who I am, no thanks.
You once loved me.
You were once a good man.
And I can be that man again.
Savage.
I've changed.
I didn't get closure, so you don't either. Gotta go. No, time's up.
Aww. But you've still gained a family member from this trip. So there's that.
Tell me.
I don't know. Even my powers have limits.
There is only one way. Take this burden from me.
Oh. That's how he gets that powers. Ew.
Okay. I get it. Well, I'm gonna stop. What do you say we try to avoid
Fucking understatement.
Alright.
I'm Henry.
It's nice to meet you, Henry. I'm sorry it took so long.
It's okay. You didn't know.
Are they going to be wholesome as well? I don't know. I just feel like none of this is going to end very well. So I don't want to get too attached. Oh, he's smiling, so that's a start. Ugh. He's thinking of all the birthday presents he's going to have to buy now. It's fucking gross. I don't know why. What freaks me out the most is that the eyes have eyelashes.
In the most unexpected way. The boy will be your undoing.
Oh. Oh. All these bloody prophecies.
Then I'll just have to kill him.
Oh. 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 You stay the fuck away from your grandson. Oh shit. I'm nervous. And I am shaken to my fucking core. Amazing episode. Amazing. I loved everything about it, literally. Very well kind of constructed, and I liked how I really don't think they, what's the word I'm looking for? don't really know. Sometimes you like, there's going to be like this twist coming, this revelation, and signpost it. I don't think they really signposted the fact that the flashback stories was linking with the present day stuff until we already got the reveal, and then it started like linking afterwards. So I think in terms of that, it was very well done. My mind's been blown. What is so clever about this is we've already been introduced to Neil, and we've just known him as, okay, that's Henry's dad. So we've been waiting all this time since that, like, okay, we know from the start of the season that August had sent him a postcard and everything, and that means some way he was going to come back into like Emma and Henry's lives. So you've been waiting for that to happen. And that's always been in the back of my mind, like, I can't wait for Neil to come to Storybook and stuff. And it turns out that they came to him, so there was that kind of change up. But also, we had this story going for, well, since season 1 really, with Mr. Gold and his son. And because there's already kind of a big deal about Neil as a character anyway, you know, you think that's a ticking time bomb already, you don't expect there to be like a twist on top of the twist of us finding out who Henry's dad was. I'm honestly stunned. What a great twist. Yes, the coincidence and stuff, but they kind of addressed it in a way. And I don't think I know the full story yet anyway. But wow. I don't know what to say. Stunned. Honestly stunned. That's so well executed. I think that's the most shocked I've been by a plot twist in a long time. Definitely Once Upon a Time, I think that's probably the best twist they've pulled. Because it's such a slow burner, and you're setting up these two storylines, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're linked, and you're like, what? And it's not just that. It's not just like Neil meeting Henry and realising he has a son. It's then, you know, we've realised Mr. Gold is Henry's granddad. And then this other revelation with that last flashback, he needs to kill Henry, potentially. I'm honestly gobsmacked. I feel like the first kind of half of that reaction was so shit, because I don't think I really said much. So apologies if it's not very good, but there we are. It is what it is. That was insane. I can't get over that. It was nice, very briefly, seeing Mary Margaret and David. I'm really glad that they chose to just select and have this episode be focused on just a few characters. We didn't need much other story going on. Obviously we had like the stuff with Regina and Cora and Hook, and a brief bit with Belle and Greg and all that. But we know what the focus of this episode was. So yeah. We'll just get Greg out of the way first. I'm very intrigued by what they're doing with him, and he seems to be a sneaky bastard, and I don't really know where they're going with that story yet. So I'm excited to find that out, so that was interesting. Everything with Cora and Regina and Hook, I like the kind of idea of them trying to find the knife and everything, getting the information from Belle, which then again tied into the whole Greg storyline. Because that was kind of what he saw that can help expose this magic and stuff. So again, all these, what you assume are just separate storylines linking, in really brilliantly and organic ways, which I think is the most important thing. That was nuts. And then Cora kind of betraying Hook. Again, hopefully Hook will get the message this time, that he just shouldn't trust this bitch. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see where they go with all of that. And I hope Regina kind of comes to her senses about Cora, because she's a snake, a slimy snake. But I really liked all those interactions and stuff, and it was weird seeing Cora kind of dress down and dress appropriately for Storybook, should I say, instead of being like literally like an evil queen kind of thing. whereas Hook's just wearing what he normally wears, which is quite funny. So yeah, everything with them I thought was very, very interesting. And then the flashbacks, we got rid of Rumpelstiltskin. I liked kind of seeing how him and Mila used to be before it all went wrong, seeing him actually go to the Ogre Wars, seeing him kind of get all this information exposition from this seer girl, later woman, and seeing more of an insight into why he abandoned and ran away from the Ogre Wars. It was because he didn't want his son to grow up without a father like he did. And that seems to be like a recurring thing that's been passed down that whole family, generation by generation. So there's another layer to his character there, because he didn't technically leave just because he was a coward. It was more because he wanted his son to not, go through what he went through. Then it all goes wrong from there. So I really liked that kind of insight. I thought that was really interesting. And then, yeah, the kind of connotations of him believing he may have to kill Henry because he's the boy who wasn't what he seemed. That's nuts. I still can't get over that Mr. Gold is Henry's granddad. That is just... ugh. And they had a really wholesome scene near the start, like the hot dogs and everything like that. So I am very intrigued and very excited to see where they're going to go with that. I don't think he's actually going to kill Henry. I don't think it's going to come down to that. But where they go with that should be potentially very interesting. And how long before that whole thing kind of gets exposed. So yeah, good seeing Neil again. Wasn't expecting it in this fucking capacity, that's for sure. Yeah, love that twist. That's nuts. I don't think it's fully registered yet, because I'm just like, I'm sorry. But yeah, the whole kind of thing coming out that Emma lied to Henry about who his dad was, and them trying to move past that, and Henry's been really hurt by that, which sucks, and now he wants a relationship with his dad. It seems like Neil is going to be open to having a relationship with that Henry. So where all this kind of jumbled, fucked up mess of a family is going to go, I'm living for, and really, really excited to see what's going to happen. So I really don't know. Part of me still doesn't fully trust Neil, even though everything we've seen in like flashbacks and stuff seems to indicate that, apart from the whole thief thing, he is a very good man, and he just got fucked over really by his dad, dropping him in a fucking ditch. Yeah, that whole storyline, I adored it. Everything about it, the twists and turns, the emotion behind it. Now Mr. Gold's kind of joined this family that I love and hold dear, so that's kind of nuts. Insane. So yeah, very excited to see where they go with that whole jumbled mess of a family tree. Like, I hope none of those fuckers go on Who Do You Think You Are, that's for sure, because that would be a hot mess. Could you even imagine, like, what David and Mary Margaret were talking about? Regina was like, what was it, great-great-grandmother or something? I don't know, but also his stepmother. Like, oh, man. Yeah. You would not be making that a family tree online anywhere, would you? Because that would be a shit show. It's crazy. I still can't get over that. What a brilliant twist. I loved it. Loved that whole story. Can't wait to see where they go with all these different relationships, growing and changing. Hopefully Mr. Gold can win Neil over and try and get his forgiveness. Or should I call him Bellfire, maybe? Although he goes by Neil, so maybe I should respect that. I don't know. But yeah, love that story. Can't wait to see where they go with that. My mind's been completely blown by that twist. I really can't think logically. But I also loved the idea of fathers and fatherhood that was running through this episode. Gold finding out he was going to be a father, and him, we found out like he grew up without a father. He didn't want that for his son, but it ended up being the case as well. So Bellfire grew up without a father and grew into Neil. Then Neil had a kid who also grew up without a father. So yeah, if Henry has kids, I hope he's fucking there. He has going to have like 3 generations of people before him that grew up without a dad. I mean, Neil grew up without a mum as well. I felt I should highlight that. Does he even know? Did he ever find out that when Paul killed his mum. Or did he lie about that? I can't remember, but I'm sure they can address that at some point. But yeah, that whole mess of a family, I'm addicted to that storyline. I can't wait to see where it goes. Yeah, the theme of like the fatherhood running through this whole episode I thought was really interesting. The flashbacks were great. Everything with Cora and Regina and everything. I'm excited. And Greg, I don't know where they're going with it, which is what kind of makes it exciting. And yeah, cool seeing Belle very briefly and everyone else. Yeah, what an episode. Honestly, so good. Very well written. The performances was amazing in this episode. The scene with Mr. Gold and Emma having that argument, loved it. Yeah, and just seeing all these secrets finally come out and these crossing over of storylines I never expected is just so well done. Like, the payoff that this episode gives is nuts. That's kind of a revelation most shows would save like a season finale or something. So the fact that we're getting it with, what, 8 episodes still left of the season, literally a third of the season basically, it's kind of crazy. But I'm so excited to see where they go next with this. An amazing episode, great performances, very well written. The tying together all these different stories. I loved all the stories that were going on. And yeah, I am counting down the days before I can watch the next one because that is insane. Can't wait to see where they go with this. And yeah, what an episode to come back to. You guys, oh man, you must have like cried when you saw my video and I was like, I'm taking a 2-week break. And this was the very next episode that you were going to be getting. You've probably been waiting for this for so long. And I made you wait like 3 weeks. So apologies for that. But it could not have been prevented. So there we are. But yeah, that is that. What an episode. Man. Hell of a way to get back into Once Upon a Time though. So there we are. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'm just going to go lie down, to be honest, and try and process this, because I'm stunned in the greatest way. Can't wait to see what they go with this. Great episode, and yeah, until my next reaction, thanks for watching. Mr. Gold's a granddad. Oh.